I'm one of the founders of BlobCity, and I am the chief of product, so I lead all the product initiatives. I've initially been the single developer who started writing the code on the product we have. So at BlobCity, we are a database company. So we offer an open source NoSQL database. And our primary USP, as you may say, is we store 17 formats of data. So if you want to analyze video data, audio data, image data, like multimedia data, alongside your structured and semi-structured data like JSON and XML, we give you the right technology to do that. For us, the biggest advantage was we had simplicity of billing with DigitalOcean, so we knew how much money we were going to pay end of the day. Hourly billing is really, really crucial. So we can spin up an instance, we can spin down an instance, which gave us massive flexibility and the ability to do this programmatically using APIs. So you don't have to go to the web page and increase the capacity on a server and decrease the capacity on a server. You can pretty much do that by program. So we built these intelligent machines that are able to take decisions on their own on when to scale up the infra, when to scale down the infra. And DigitalOcean is giving us the complete API support that allows us to do this on the fly at will. So our infra may just double in size middle of the night when there is no DevOps engineer looking at it. It's simply gone up on its own. And when the workload decreases, it simply come down on its own so that we start saving on cost. So we primarily use the droplets. We use block storage, of course, to store our data. We use some of the load balancer capabilities and firewall, of course, to protect unwanted users from coming in. But most of the other things we kind of manage directly inside the virtual machine itself. I think we have used a lot of cloud providers. And one thing we loved really about DigitalOcean is if you're getting started with a cloud as a startup, the last thing you want to do is spend a lot of manpower managing your cloud deployment. That's literally the last thing, because time is money for a startup. So if you're choosing something like DigitalOcean, it's the simplest we have experienced across all the providers we have tried. So it saves us a lot of time of resources, and these resources are really scarce. Like no matter how large a team you have, they're still out of time. And we really like it when they spend least amount of time managing the cloud infrastructure. So spinning up servers, spinning down servers, transparency of billing has been really, really crucial. So my advice to a lot of entrepreneurs out there is if you're getting started with a cloud at this point in time, I would strongly encourage you look at DigitalOcean as the first option. And if something doesn't work, then you could choose another cloud provider, but we've not had that issue. So DigitalOcean is servicing all our needs, and it's the preferred solution. So if I were to start a company again, I would actually start it with DigitalOcean.